How gratitude can transform your brain. What is the key to joy after a brain injury? Wasn't something complicated, but it was something as simple as gratitude. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how gratitude can change your brain, your healing, and your life, and why it's one of the most powerful tools that every survivor can use. Hi, my name is Janet Shane. I'm a certified mindset and optimization coach. I'm a wife, a mom, and a survivor. I know and understand the struggles of living the lives after a brain injury, the fatigue, the frustration, and you ask yourself questions like, why me? Am I enough? Am I worthy? Will I ever experience joy ever again? I've been there, and I want you to know you can find joy again. Gratitude was the turning point, one of the turning points for me. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through why gratitude matters and how it has transformed me, my healing, and 3 daily practices you can start using right away. Stay with me, because if you do, you'll leave today not just inspired, but equipped with tools to shift your recovery and your journey forever. By the end of the video, you'll see gratitude not just as a feeling, but as a daily practice that you can use to restore hope, rebuild your confidence, and help you to truly find joy after your traumatic brain injury. Most people think gratitude is just saying thank you, but it's so much more powerful than that. Gratitude is a mindset shift, choosing to notice the blessings even in the hard seasons instead of the lack or what you don't have or what you're wanting, because by wanting you're expressing that you don't have it, and so you're going to keep experiencing more of what you do not have. Scientifically, gratitude rewires your brain, boosting dopamine and serotonin, the happy chemicals inside your brain. Spiritually, gratitude opens your eyes to God's provisions and brings peace when life feels uncertain. And we all know, as a survivor, everything feels uncertain. I want to share a story with you about when I started to journal my gratitude. I would get up every morning. I'd give thanks for the day, and then I'd go to my glider, which is by the window. It's like my little area, my little like spiritual area, or like my focus time and place. And I would write every day, I am grateful for my children. I am grateful for my house. I am grateful for my car. I am grateful, those are good things, but those are so top level gratitude that it didn't really move me emotionally. And the key point to gratitude and journaling it is to feel it, like in your gut or in your heart, of just true gratitude. And but when I wasn't, and I was just writing those the top level things, I would get done and I would feel like, wow, I don't feel any different. And I would beat myself up. Like the negative little walks in my head would just keep going. And so I had to go deeper. So I learned that gratitude isn't about ignoring what has happened. And it's not training my brain and my heart to see light, even though it wants to see the storm, because fake positivity isn't real positivity, and it's not going to work, and you're not going to trick your mind. Yes, your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and not, but it can't decipher the do's and the don'ts and the numbers and the wants and the don't wants. It can't interpret those. No one's mind can, not even people without a traumatic brain injury. So you might wonder, how does gratitude help when life after a TBI feels so heavy? Well, it helps you to stop comparing yourself to the old version of you, and it does help you to take steps to start embracing who you are now, because you won't be looking for what your old person would do or the old version of you would do, but you'll accept who you are right here, right now. And strengths are and our abilities to handle the setbacks will increase because you'll see the gratitude and you'll feel, which is the most important part, you'll feel the gratitude heals your, not just yourself, but your relationships by saying thank you to loved ones and strengthen the connection between you and them. Gratitude reduces stress. Studies show it lowers our cortisol level, which is like the stress hormone, and it also helps calm your nervous system. So, I want to share with you now how I am grateful for my husband and our children and my friends. When we're out and we're maybe traveling or on a short trip or out for a day and we're in an area where I don't know the terrain, I have to look down because my eyes don't look down to see the terrain. And I don't always catch everything. Or if I'm in a hotel, like a really nice hotel, and they have beautiful marble floors, I can't see where the stairs start and where they end. And so my husband and my children, and my friends, they know this. And so they help me. They will say, "Hey, you have the steps will start here. Up, oh, no, there's one more step. Watch out, watch out." Or, "Hey, Janet, there's an uneven terrain there. Hey, don't fall." They will just give me little tips. And they don't make it a big deal. They know it's just part of helping me to stay safe. And I really appreciate that. That gratitude doesn't erase the pain of knowing that I can't do that by myself, but it gives me the strength and the hope and I know I have the support to continue doing what I'm doing. And so, how do you bring gratitude into your everyday life in a way that sticks with you? Well, the first way is gratitude journaling and truly feeling into the gratitude of like, I am so grateful that we are not having 115-degree heat index days anymore. I'm so grateful for the school calling me and letting me know that I could go pick up the high school yearbook. Just things that you're truly grateful for. And then you write those 3 things daily before you go out and close your eyes for the rest of the day. Prayer is another way of giving thanks. Begin your days and your mornings with a prayer, possibly thanking him for a new day, for God, to be thankful to God or the universe, whichever you believe in, before asking for anything else for the whole day. Gratitude letter or a text message to a friend that comes to mind when somebody's name or their face or something comes to you and you haven't thought about that person in a very long time, that is a nudge from God, the universe, the Holy Spirit, or whatever, to check in with them. And I tried to be obedient to that, and usually I'll get, "Well, what made you?" "Well, thank you for reaching out." And sometimes people need an ear to listen, and sometimes people, I don't know, I was just meant to reach out to them, I guess, to let them know that they are loved and cared for. So send a short message to someone who has supported you and just thank them. Say, "Thank you for being a part of my life. You have helped me so much." Gratitude pause. When you're stressed, stop and ask, What can I thank God for right now? Right here, right now. And you want to know a story? Here is a back when it was 2020, I think. Well, I think it was about 2020, 2019. There was a day when I was stressed. I was at Walmart and there was this this meeting that I really wanted to attend, and I wasn't going to be home. I was in the store too long, and I was in a hurry, and I was quickly emptying my cart, and here I got home and I realized I had my phone, but I didn't have my purse. And I was like, "Oh no. Oh God, please, 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 please. Please don't let someone take my purse." Well, here I called Walmart, and here somebody had taken my purse from the cart rack and brought it into the customer service. Everything, I went back over and I picked it up, and everything was the way it had been as I had left it. I was like, I stopped and I just like, God, thank you. Thank you so much. And I can still feel that gratitude in my heart to this day. That was a scary moment. When gratitude becomes a habit, joy follows that. Not because life is perfect, but because you are focused and you have shifted from seeing the negative to seeing what's going right, what you already have, or what you're wanting to have that you're already, like you're feeling it as if you already have it. That changes how your body operates completely on a cellular level. Gratitude transforms because it transforms you. It helps you rediscover your peace, restore hope, and yes, find joy after a brain injury. You don't have to wait until your life feels perfect. You can start today, right here, and where you are with gratitude. Wherever you're at, it's exactly where you're meant to be because that's the way things work. If this message that I've given you today has created a little interest in you, I have a free resource to help you. It's called the Clarity Journal. It has 4 prompts to reclaim your peace, self worth, and joy after a brain injury. You can download it for free. The link is in the descriptions. And if this video encouraged you, please hit that subscribe button so we can keep walking this journey together, because your story isn't over and neither is mine. And if we can share our stories, we can connect and help each other, and then help, and it becomes like a domino effect. One helps one helps another, and another, and another, and another. And with gratitude, your best chapters are still ahead of you, I promise. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and don't forget to hit that like button and share this episode with somebody that you know could really use a little pick me up and help them to look at the good in their life. I send you love and blessings always. What if you could feel confident again, not just pretending, but truly believing that you are enough? Today, I'm going to share with you how to build self confidence after your brain injury using simple tools and daily actions that any one of us can do. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll know how to stop hiding, start showing up bolder, and feel confident in who you are on the outside and inside. Hi, I'm Janet Shane. I'm a certified traumatic brain optimization coach and wife and mom and survivor. I know how hard it is to rebuild confidence after a brain injury. Maybe you feel like the old you is done and gone, or you question, is there is your worth. Are you worthy? Or you wonder how you'll ever feel like yourself ever again. Is it possible? I have been there too. And what I discovered is this: confidence isn't something you were born with, it's something that you build step by step, day by day. Brendan Burchard teaches this. And today I am going to give you a roadmap to help you to do just that. The promise that I give you is by the end of this video, you'll have simple, relatable tools to build confidence that lasts, tools that will help you. Stop comparing yourself, start believing in you, and show up in this world with peace and boldness and purpose. Most people think confidence comes from success. That's not the truth. The truth is success follows confidence. Did you hear that? Success follows confidence. So you have confidence before you have success. Confidence is built, not inherited. Confidence means self-trusting, believing, I can handle this, I got this. It isn't about being perfect, it's about showing up anyway. It may not be done exactly like everyone else, but it doesn't matter. You are allowed to do it your way and how it works best for you. That's how I do almost everything in my life anymore. It doesn't matter how someone else does it. I am outside of the box in which they maybe can see things, but that doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it wrong. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is no better or worse. It just is what it is. You do it the way that works for you. And if someone can't respect that, that is their problem. That's not your problem. As a survivor and a mom, I want you to know that I have become the mom. Becoming a mom was a journey. It was filled with gratitude and happiness, doubt, fear, and so much more. I was afraid before I got even had children that they would have struggles just like me. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring a kid into this world if they're going to struggle like me. And my neuropsychologist assured me that they wouldn't, but I was still scared. But not having a family would be so much harder than having a child that needed to learn things in a special way. I spent many years second guessing myself and praying for help to raise great young men. I can tell you my prayers were heard, and yes, my children have witnessed how I do things differently than others, but they have also respected me. I have heart-filled sons with gratitude for the loving and caring kind of heart that I have and been able to give them. And it's led with faith. We take time for family meals, we took time for prayers, and we worked on projects together. On Saturdays, we still all come together and work on projects around the house that need to be done. Some of us have strengths, so some take a lead on this and some take a lead on that. Confidence isn't about never feeling fear. It's about learning to act with the fear, with faith, even though you feel the whispers and the fear saying, you can't do this. You're not going to do that right. You're not good enough for that. I have found when something scares me, I give my body some time to process it. But I work through the feelings and I work through it. But I always will take a step in faith. This has become such an empowering action in my life. It helps me to be more of who I really am on the inside and to know that I am exactly the way I was meant to be. Head injury, brain injury, and all. That makes me who I am today. So, what are the actual tools you can use to build confidence every single day? I start my day with prayer, giving thanks for the day, saying, "Thank you, Lord, for a new day, all fresh and new. Thank you for renewing me too. Please forgive all of the errors that I made yesterday and help me to walk closer in your way. But Lord, you know I can't do this alone. I need you to take my hands and hold them tight, for I cannot walk alone." And then I go to the mirror and I look myself in the eyes daily and I affirm, I am love. I am love. I am enough. I am worthy. I am good enough. I am creative. I am blessed. And also celebrate those small wins every day. Write down one thing, at least an absolute minimum, that you are grateful for that went well that day, no matter how small it is. From it being, I ate a new food, I was able to make a sentence make sense. Maybe you haven't done that yet. Or just, it doesn't matter. The littlest thing, celebrate it. And your body language. When you go out, or even if you're not going out and you're in your house, practice standing tall, put your shoulders back, lift your head. I understand putting your head down because I can't look down. I put my head down a lot, but it's not because I'm not worthy or I'm not confident. It's because I physically cannot see where the uneven terrain underneath my feet if I'm outside of the house. So, but lift your head with confidence and let it be shown before it is felt by others. Yesterday, I had some stinking thinking going on in my head as I was coming home from doing an errand. And I came into the house and I didn't even say anything, like anything. And my husband was sitting at the bar. He was having lunch and he goes, "So what's your problem?" And I didn't answer him. But I'm like, I didn't even say anything. Like he totally could feel the energy. So this energy thing is not made up. It's not woo woo. It's real. It's real science. There is stuff behind it that explains it all. Everything has energy. So watch how your energy is and show up being the person you want to be and be grateful to yourself. Thank yourself. What you have managed to do, even if it feels small, and what you've done up to this point, can you see all the greatness that you have done? I know I have problems looking back because we're so go 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 go, push 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 and try to do it that we don't even realize what we've been through. But when you stop and really reflect at who you are and where you were a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, are you the exact same? Probably not. Faith practices praying or journaling affirmations that remind you that you are worthy of God. God does not save junk. It is a God-given gift for you to perform the way you are. When I started implementing short to-do lists in my days to help me stay focused, and I didn't stop or go to bed without getting them completed and checking them off, that was the start of building my self confidence. I kept my word to myself. It doesn't matter, it starts with you. Activating that muscle of keeping my word to myself was the very first action I learned to help me to grow my confidence. So it isn't overwhelming. Start with a simple 3-item list. Things that you want to get done in a day or that need to get done. And the one that you don't want to do the most, put at the very top. As the book says, eat your frog. Eat the part that's not great first. Confidence is a muscle. Every time you use these tools, you strengthen it. The real secret? Confidence doesn't come from doing something once, it comes from consistency, repetition of completing an action, teaching yourself how to do it over and over and over, which you already know. As a traumatic brain injury survivor, to be able to do the things that you're doing right now, you didn't learn to do them and do it great one time. You've had to do it multiple times. So it's something that it's a gift that you already know that consistency is very, very important. It takes small daily habits and they compound over time. They're like Lego blocks. And you'll build that unshakable confidence that I know that you can have. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, your self trust grows. And confidence is built by showing up repeatedly, even when it's uncomfortable. When I started to meditate, and I questioned if it went against my faith. And then I also actually kind of got into the habit of doing it because I realized it wasn't against my faith. But I wouldn't do it on like Saturday and Sunday because, those are family days. And then I started one Saturday, I'm like, okay, you know what? I have issues every Monday trying to quiet my mind and my body to meditate. I'm going to try 10 minutes today. And you know what? Instead of my normal 20, oh my gosh, that was the best decision to do and to implement it every day, because that 10 minutes was a bridge that carried me to Sunday, and I did it again, which carried my bridge to the consistency of doing it and carried me to Monday. And between the self-doubt and the self-confidence that was built with it is huge. I don't miss a day. I know that I have better days when I meditate versus those days when I don't. Confidence after a brain injury doesn't mean you never feel doubt again. It means you've built tools and trust in yourself that what you carry with you, you're going to carry forward, and you don't need to wait for confidence. You can create it today through daily actions and gratitude and faith. If this message has spoke to you, I've created a free gift for you. It's called the TBI Power Plan and your step-by-step roadmap to peace, power, and presence after brain injury. Download it, free link in the description. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and you'll get weekly encouragement, tools, and strategies to help you thrive after your traumatic brain injury. Because your story isn't over. You were created to show up boldly with confidence and to shine the light that is inside of you for others to see. You are a light that you may not even realize for many others. Love and blessings.